Welcome to the G-Spot.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hello everybody and welcome to Dynamic GT League's G-Spot, otherwise known as the Dgt-G-Spot, where Ray would normally join me, but he's still not here. I actually miss him. I don't know why. Anyway, so G13, we're going to be looking at a couple of Water moves. Obviously this week I've put out a number of G-Spot videos, 10, 11, 12 and this one 13. If you haven't seen them, go watch them, especially G12, where I waffle for quite a while about what is fair range. If you don't know what fair range is, go and check out the video. Okay, so this one, actually no, before I actually get into this, I suppose I should explain for anyone that hasn't ever seen a G-Spot. Can you tell me what they look like, or feel like, or where they are? According to Rachel Riley, they don't exist. A clitoris is 10 centimeters long, that's all it is. But anyway, so yeah, what is the G-Spot? Well, basically it's where we can have a look at some weird and wonderful things that happen in the Dynamic GT League races. We can have a look into weird things that we may see when we're doing commentary on the race footage, or if people have reported things, we can have a look into it and give information of what the stewards decided and why things were decided. But also, if people do silly things, we can have a laugh at that, and if they do amazing things like brilliant overtakes, we can have a look at that as well. So the G-Spot is an educational tool that we've been using, but also there's no reason why we can't show off some brilliant racing as well, things that may get missed from the race coverage. So guys, if you do happen to do brilliant overtakes, even if it is on the race footage, feel free to let us know. We can have another look at it. Now, one of the reasons why I'm asking for people to let us know is that my memory's crap as it is. What is it I was on about? Yes. Get the joke. But yeah, I have so much going on as well that my chances of remembering stuff that happens on the race videos or whatever, don't rely on me for that, folks. It's much better off you messaging me going, I did a brilliant overtake on so-and-so on this lap. Can you have a look at it? Maybe for the G-Spot. Yes, no problem. Absolutely. Or even, I saw someone trying to go in the pits and they didn't quite make it properly. Of course, we can have a look at that. Or someone may be attempting overtake on you and getting it very, very wrong and having a bit of a crash on their own. Feel free to let us know. Okay, so this one, it is about water moves. So let's get ready for the first clip. We play in 3, 2, 1. So G1 from race 4. OG, what a move! So this was at Spa, going through Blanchimont already, down into the final chicane. They're going to be nice and cautious. Oh, slowing down. Oh, and here we go. Oh, Pal Twilights, thank you very much. SGP's crashed all on his own. Gary Nubbins put by Fluffy, and Fluffy slowing down to let him through. So unfortunately not a water move for Gary here. But I've got to say, Gary's unlucky. He was cautious, he was making sure he didn't hit anybody, and he just got mugged. Twilight closing up so quickly. Fluffy gives him a little touch there. Twilight's not even looking for the overtake, just happens to go round the outside as the space opens up, with Gary going that little bit slower. Excuse me, Artpal does have a cheeky look on the inside. I'll have a look at that now. So Artpal's sort of looking at space, but not really going for the move, and then late on as Gary's a little bit slower, and I think Artpal is potentially trying to let Gary have that position back, but then Fluffy comes in and nails Gary. So quite unfortunate. Do we slow this down a bit? Yes, we do. Okay, so I don't think, like I say, I don't think Art Pal's really going for the move, but also he shouldn't be going for the move there. However, Dave the Harp is very slow because of Conrod, so Gary's now taking evasive because of Dave the Harp. He's much slower as well, he's hard on the brakes. So this is the reason Art Pal's got up alongside is because Gary's had to go so slow. So yeah, maybe, I mean, is it an unfair overtake? I don't know. Is it opportunistic? I don't know. Did Art Pal do anything wrong? Not really. Gary was just trying to make sure he didn't hit any other cars around him, which I've got to say is really good from all parties there, to be fair. Okay, let's move on to the next one in 3, 2, 1, play. Gee whiz, race 4, what a move, and someone has been sold a kipper. What we got here then? Oh, this is Demon Arm. What's he done? Up the inside of formerly Gary. What a move, although that might not have been the one we're going to look at. Okay, so Demon R and Gary closing in on Twilight and Fluffy. And SGP, all Fluffy, the wheel on the grass there. Oh, he's out wide. And this is what we saw on the race footage, wasn't it? Where we said 4 wide, breathe in, boys. Fluffy, was he having a look up the inside again? No, not really. And 2 by 2 they go. Brilliant driving. But let's have a look at this in more detail, because Fluffy, you've been done big time. But anyway, I do remember that at this point, when I was passing Gary, I did let Gary know I was on his right there, because it's not normally a place you'd overtake, but I've got brand new tyres, he hasn't. I'm closing up rapidly on Twilight here. Fluffy's over to the left, I don't know if he's defending or not, and I've ended up in a bit of a gap there where I couldn't move right. I've touched Twilight a little bit, but I couldn't move right because I knew Fluffy was there, and I've tried to make sure I give Twilight plenty of space on the exit. SGP has a wobble. We don't really see anything else, so let's have a look from this point. So Twilight's got a good run on Fluffy. SGP taking the tight line. Fluffy even tighter line and ends up going wide. But yeah, so that gap kind of, it is there, it isn't there. I mean, Twilight's done no wrong. I don't think I've necessarily done anything wrong, but I have tried to make sure I give him the space, and unfortunately he gets a little bit sideways on the exit of the corner. So Fluffy, okay, I'm going to pause it here quickly, right? The reason I put someone has been sold a kipper is because unfortunately, Fluffy, SGP has taken full advantage of the fact that you've had very limited practice in this car. So I know that in these cars we can take this tight line and go flat out through this corner. However, right, well, I know we can go side by side through this corner. However, if you're on the really, really tight line, as SGP is going to be here, yes, he may be able to go flat out through the corner, but his car is going to end up all the way over to the right side of the track. So if he was side by side with another car, as tight as he's going to be into this corner, he would potentially have to do a lift to not run out wide. Unfortunately for Fluffy, what this is going to cause is for Fluffy to think he can get around the corner flat out. Now, he can't. Especially when he dips a wheel on the grass. But look at how cheeky SGP is here. SGP knows exactly what he's doing here. At least that's what I reckon. I mean, this is where if I was Fluffy and SGP's this tight to the corner, leave him to it. Go all the way over to the right, maximise your speed through the corner. So here we go. Yeah, SGP, that really tight line. Look where SGP's car ends up. Yeah, and Fluffy can't do out about it. Now he's out wide, now he's got dirty tyres, a little bit of evasive, isn't going for the move there. He knows he can't with the dirty tyres, so good driving all round, and yeah, some lovely overtakes in there. But SGP, how cruel are you? And I think what probably makes it worse is Fluffy won't see this, so you'll have to send it to him. Okay, that's it for the what a move for now. There may have been more, but you have to let me know, guys. You really have to let me know, and hopefully Ray will be back with us on the next G-Spot. But yeah, also I was going to say also should mention, I may not mention it now, I think we're due to have a race on Thursday the 21st, yes, of July. There isn't going to be a race that week. It'll be a week later, as the admins are not available. Right, that's it for this this particular G-Spot video. Thank you for tuning in and watching and all that. You know what to do. Like, subscribe, blah 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 blah. Have a good one, everybody, and we'll see you all again soon.